Today I want to show you our snowmobile trail map on the Garmin Nuvi 52, and I want to quickly show you where you can see that our map is installed on your GPS, and that's through the settings menu. And from there you go to the map menu, and at the bottom there's an information. Press that and you'll see that all the maps that are installed on this GPS are listed. If it has a check mark next to it, it means it's enabled. If it has no check mark, it's disabled. So in this case, we like to have the snowmobile trail map enabled and the city navigator map that comes with the Garmin disabled. And that's so that the two maps don't get confused when you're auto routing doing the turn-by-turn. You'll also notice that the version of your trail map is listed here. So we go all the way out to the main screen, and from the view map we're able to zoom in and zoom out with the plus and minus buttons. So we'll zoom out to a larger area so that we can see more trails. This is in the southern New Hampshire area. So as you zoom out, you start to see reds and greens and blues. Those are all snowmobile trails. And so you'll see here that the corridor numbers are labeled on the trail, so corridor 11, corridor 6. So with the New Hampshire trail system, the primary corridors are color-coded red, and the main corridors are color-coded red. The primary trails are color-coded green, just as they are on the state map. And then club trails are color-coded blue. And anytime you mouse on a trail, you can get a more descriptive name for that trail. So those are our main line styles. Some of the other line styles that you'll notice we have as you scroll around are lake crossing trails. And these are the red and white candy striped lines. So these indicate places where someone has crossed a frozen lake. We label them as danger and give them that sort of danger line style of red and white. Another line style that you'll see in here is the last 350 feet of any shoreline. The candy stripe changes to a red and black warning track. In this case, the underlying lake is not an accurate water feature, and so the red and the yellow and the blue aren't exactly lined up with the edge of the lake, but that's an artifact of the background map that comes with the Garmin being less than perfect. So the next thing I'll show you is if we wanted to simulate a route on this particular GPS, we would go back to Settings, System, and turn on the GPS simulator. This allows us to effectively move our position on the map from where we are currently in southern New Hampshire. So in this case we can move to where we'd like our position to be. In this case, let's just put our position right here on this club trail, save that as our location. And then we can do a number of things, and what I'll show you next is the where to feature. Assuming we're on that trail and we're looking for the closest gas or food, we go to the where to feature and points of interest. Here everything is categorized. All the food is listed by closest to you in order of closest distance. Likewise with fuel, you'll get all the local trail accessible fuel stations, and we can select one of these we'll go to this one that's farther away. And we can say that we want to go to that gas station.
Please drive to highlighted route.
And we're going to simulate that.
Continue 2.1 miles on Cross.
So you'll see that your trail that you're riding on is listed across the top, and your next turn is listed here just as it would be if you were navigating in the car. In 2 miles, they're expecting
in 2 miles, turn left on Cross.
Turn left on a club trail. The other thing you can do is click on this ribbon, and you'll get all of the turns. That'll eventually get you to your destination, which is the Dunbar gas station. The other thing to notice is the route is highlighted in pink, so you can also see that to get a better idea of where this gas station is. And then if you want to terminate that route, go back to the main screen and press that X. And then lastly, what the GPS provides you is your trip statistics. So if you click on the speed indicator, you'll get your total miles for the day for the trip. Your current bearing, you'll have a compass reading showing your direction, your elevation, your maximum speed, your moving time, your average moving time, stop time, total time, etc. So this will give you some interesting statistics about your trip along the day, and those get reset before each trip. And so that's about it. You'll notice that we have a number of trails in the New England area. Again, we cover all levels of trails, both primary corridors in New Hampshire and ITS trails in Maine, as well as the primary corridors of Vermont, New York, and now Pennsylvania. And we also go down to the club level, which you see indicated in the color blue. And that concludes our demonstration of the Snowmobile trail map on a Garmin Nuvi 52.